A bleak quarter at Old Trafford, revenue down, debt up. Manchester United's fourth quarter of 2024 financial results painted a worrying picture for the club's supporters. Total revenues were down by 12% compared to the same period last year. This significant drop can be primarily attributed to the club's absence from the lucrative UEFA Champions League. The Red Devils failed to secure a top-four finish in the previous Premier League season, costing them dearly in terms of both revenue and prestige. Adding to the gloom was the club's staggering debt, which now exceeds £1 billion. This eye-watering figure represents a millstone around the neck of the club, limiting its ability to invest in players, infrastructure, and other key areas. The cost of servicing this debt is also significant, with £37 million spent on interest payments alone between October and December 2024. These figures stand in stark contrast to the financial performance of Manchester United's rivals. Manchester City, Liverpool, and Arsenal all reported significantly higher revenues, underlining the financial gulf that has emerged between United and the Premier League's elite. Manchester City, for example, reported revenues of £715 million, dwarfing United's figures. The club's financial performance has understandably caused anxiety among supporters. The lack of Champions League football has clearly had a major impact on revenue streams. The club's massive debt is also a major concern, limiting its ability to compete both domestically and in Europe. The Champions League hole, a costly absence. Manchester United's absence from the UEFA Champions League has had a profound impact on its finances. The competition is a cash cow for participating clubs, generating significant revenue from broadcasting rights, prize money, and matchday income. Missing out on this revenue stream has left a gaping hole in Manchester United's finances. The club has been deprived of millions of pounds that could have been invested in strengthening the squad, improving infrastructure, or reducing its debt burden. The lack of Champions League football also makes it harder to attract and retain top players. Elite talent is drawn to the prestige and financial rewards of Europe's premier club competition. Without it, Manchester United may struggle to compete for the signatures of world-class stars. The financial and sporting consequences of missing out on the Champions League are clear. The club must find a way to bridge the revenue gap and return to Europe's top table if it is to compete with the best. Commercial success story, a glimmer in the darkness. Despite the doom and gloom surrounding Manchester United's financial performance, there have been some bright spots. The club's commercial operation continues to be a global powerhouse, generating significant revenue through sponsorship deals, merchandising, and other commercial activities. In particular, the club's new shirt sponsorship deal with Snapdragon has been a major financial boost. The deal, reportedly worth millions of pounds per year, is a testament to the enduring global appeal of the Manchester United brand. Matchday revenue has also increased, reflecting the loyalty and passion of the club's global fan base. Despite the team's struggles on the pitch, Old Trafford remains a major attraction for football fans from around the world. These positive commercial results highlight the enduring strength of the Manchester United brand. However, they also serve to underline the importance of on-field success. Sustained commercial growth will be difficult to achieve if the team continues to underperform on the pitch. Section 4. The price of instability, managerial changes and their financial toll. Manchester United's recent managerial merry-go-round has come at a hefty financial cost. The club has dispensed with the services of 3 permanent managers since Sir Alex Ferguson's retirement in 2013. Each change incurring significant costs in terms of compensation and staff turnover. The sacking of Dan Ashworth, the former head of football development, cost the club a reported £4 million. The departure of manager Erik ten Hag and his coaching staff added a further £26.4 million to the bill. These figures represent a significant outlay for a club already grappling with a mountain of debt. The constant chopping and changing of managers has also created a sense of instability at the club, making it difficult to build a coherent long-term strategy. This lack of continuity has undoubtedly had an impact on the pitch, contributing to the team's inconsistent performances in recent years. Section 5. A mountain of debt transfers and their long-term impact. Manchester United's massive debt burden is partly attributable to the club's aggressive spending in the transfer market in recent years. The club has splashed out hundreds of millions of pounds on new players, often with mixed results. While some of these signings have proved successful, others have failed to live up to expectations, leaving the club with a bloated squad and a hefty wage bill. The club currently owes £300 million in transfer fees, a stark reminder of its past spending sprees. This mountain of debt has placed significant constraints on the club's ability to invest in other areas such as infrastructure and youth development. It has also limited the club's flexibility in the transfer market, making it difficult to compete with wealthier rivals for top talent. Section 6. Investing in the future regeneration projects and their potential. Despite its financial challenges, Manchester United is investing in its future. The club is undertaking a major regeneration project at its Carrington training complex with the aim of creating a state-of-the-art facility for its players and staff. The club is also exploring options for the redevelopment of Old Trafford, its iconic but aging stadium. The Glazer family, who own the club, have held preliminary discussions with the UK government about the possibility of public funding for the project. These regeneration projects, if successful, could transform Manchester United's fortunes both on and off the pitch. The Carrington redevelopment will provide the club's players with world-class training facilities, while the Old Trafford project has the potential to create a truly world-class stadium experience for supporters. Section 7. The Glazer factor, fan discontent and the future of Manchester United. No discussion of Manchester United's financial situation would be complete without mentioning the Glazer family. The American businessmen have been deeply unpopular with a section of the club's fan base since their leveraged takeover in 2005. Fans have accused the Glazers of saddling the club